If you want to be more valuable at work, but you don't want to work longer hours or burn yourself out, there's a smarter way. Skill stacking. Today, I'll show you how. Hi, I'm Kai. Welcome to episode 18 of Career and Side Hustle Mastery. Here is the truth I wish more Americans knew. The highest paid people guarantee. The hardest workers. They're the smartest skill stack across the US. From Seattle to Chicago, New York to Austin, to workers who rise the fastest aren't necessarily the ones who grind nonstop. They're the ones who combine ordinary skills in extraordinary ways. And today, I'll teach you exactly how to do it. Years ago, I was sitting in a co-working space in Austin, watching this guy who wasn't the smartest, wasn't the fastest, and definitely wasn't the most experienced, yet somehow, he kept getting promoted and chosen for the big projects. I had to figure out why, and it turned out he wasn't the best at any one single skill, but he was incredibly good at combining a few skills, like clear communication, practical problem solving, basic tech savviness, real teamwork, and solid organization. Together, they formed a powerful combination. That's when I finally learned. You don't need to master one thing. You need to combine several skills well. That's the skill stack. So what is a skill stack? It is a unique combination of skills that makes you more valuable than someone who only has one strong skill. Think of it like a simple formula. Skill A plus skill B plus skill C equals a major career advantage. You become rare and valuable, not by being the absolute best at one thing, but by being well-rounded in the right ways. This strategy works so well, especially in the American workplace, because our professional culture rewards certain qualities above all else. We value versatility, clarity, communication, adaptability, and proactivity. It's not just about your raw technical ability. And when you stack your skills, you become the person people can rely on. You become the person managers trust with important tasks. You become the coworker people respect and want to work with. Ultimately, you become the employee that companies see as invaluable. For the 2025 edition of your career plan, you don't need 50 different skills. You just need to focus on 5 core categories. First, your core technical skill. This is your main job function, whether it's data analysis, customer support, writing, design, or operations. It's your foundation. Second, a communication skill. This means writing clear emails, giving clear updates, and setting clear expectations. This skill alone can literally double your value in any role. Third, an organization skill. This is your ability to prioritize tasks, manage deadlines, and maintain a structured workflow. It's what makes you reliable. Fourth, a people skill. This includes collaboration, conflict resolution, and just having a positive presence. This is what makes you promotable and a leader in the making. And fifth, a decision-making skill. Managers absolutely love people who can make smart choices without freezing up under pressure. When you combine these 5 categories, you become unstoppable. To help you build your own stack, let's use the 3-layer skill stack framework. It's a simple way to structure your development. Layer 1 is your anchor skill. This is your main job, your core competency. Examples include coding, writing, marketing, customer service, admin work, design, or healthcare support. This is where you start. Layer 2 is for your support skills. These are the skills that lift up your anchor skill and make it shine. Think of things like communication, problem solving, emotional intelligence, or project management. Adding these makes you noticeably better at your job than your peers. Finally, Layer 3 is your differentiator skill. This is the secret ingredient that makes you truly unique and gets you noticed. This could be exceptional presentation skills, advanced Excel knowledge, deep industry insights, client management, using automation tools, or creative thinking. This is the skill that gets employers excited about you. When you put it all together, anchor plus support plus differentiator, you have your own unique high-value skill stack. Let's look at some real-world American examples to see how this skyrockets your value. Our first example is the communicative analyst. Their stack is data analysis as the anchor plus clear communication as support, plus presentation skills as the differentiator. This person becomes the go-to explicable who can translate complex data for leadership. That is an extremely valuable role. Our second example is the organized creative. Their stack is design as the anchor, time management as support, and basic marketing knowledge as the differentiator. This person becomes absolutely essential for any content or marketing team because they deliver great work on time and understand the bigger picture. And our third example, the calm customer hero. Their stack is customer service as the anchor, conflict resolution as support, and solid tech knowledge as the differentiator. This person becomes the one everyone turns to when things go wrong, the reliable problem solver who can handle any crisis. Skill stacking is how everyday professionals become career stars. So, how do you build your own stack quickly? Follow this 90 plan. 4 days, 1 to 30. Choose your 3 core skills. Identify your anchor skill, your best support skill, and 1 differentiator you want to develop who's to peak Tim. Then, 4 days, 31 to 60. Practice daily. You don't need hours. Just 10 to 20 minutes a day is enough. Small, consistent learning beats big, infrequent bursts of effort every time. Finally, 4 days, 61 to 90, you must apply these skills at work. Volunteer for tasks that use them. Offer to help a colleague. Look for opportunities to create small improvements using your new skill combo. Remember, skill stacking only works when you actually use the skills. I'll never forget the night my own skill stack changed my life. I was in New York City, staying a little late to finish a project. I wasn't forced to, but I stayed because I had been intentionally learning to manage my time better, communicate my progress clearly, think strategically about the outcome, and present my ideas in a compelling way. My manager walked by, took a look at my work, and said something I'll never forget. "You're becoming someone I can trust with bigger things." That was the moment it clicked. My value didn't come from working more hours, it came from growing smarter. Skill stacking truly changed the trajectory of my career. Here's what you need to hear today. You don't need to be the best at one thing. You don't need some kind of natural-born talent, and you absolutely do not need to work longer hours to get ahead. You just need to stack your skills intentionally, show them consistently at work, and apply them confidently. Value is built, not gifted, and you are fully capable of becoming one of the most valuable people in any workplace. So here is your action challenge for tonight. I want you to choose just one of these things to do. You can pick your 3 skills stack, or you can spend just 15 minutes learning 1 new skill. Maybe you can apply 1 skill you already have to a work task tomorrow. Or you could ask your manager which skill would help you advance the most. Or just watch 1 tutorial online to start building your differentiator skill. Small steps lead to big opportunities. Your value is already growing just by thinking about this. If this episode helped you understand how to stand out without burning out, share it with someone who wants to grow smarter, not harder. And if you're ready to build the skill stack that transforms your career, subscribe to inspire change today. This is episode 18 of Career and Side Hustle Mastery. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and walk with Machias. We continue creating careers built on clarity, confidence, and smart skill growth. Working more doesn't make you valuable. Working smarter does. And today, you learned how